whenever Gonzo pops up, that's when we know.
Is that it?
Yeah. Shit has officially gotten real once Gonzo pops up in the chat room.
It got something. I don't know.
Yeah, something
I
happened.
don't know about real, but
There was a shift.
yeah.
There was definitely a shift whenever Gonzo shows up. All right, here we go. 2 Endangered Mammals, episode 44. 44, right? Yeah, it's 44.
Yeah.
Man, 44. Drum roll. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Wait, I got to put my still image on there. Boom. It's fucking Kelsey again. I keep forgetting to switch it away from her. I will do that right now. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this 44th episode of the 2 Endangered Mammals podcast, the #1 podcast in my duplex. I am your host, Mr. Tiger Adinaldo. And with me, as always, is the one and only, the GOAT co-host himself,
What up?
Mr. Pun-Fu-Panda. Pun, how are you, sir?
I'm doing good. Chilling.
I mean, listen, I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that at all.
How are you?
I'm pretty swell.
Like it.
I got no complaints in life at all.
Very good.
Oh, somebody said, hola, amigos. Oh, Goya Rice and Beans is here with us.
What up? What up?
Where is my ATM software isn't open. That's
Uh-oh.
why. That's what's going on. That's the culprit. I'm gonna open that real quick. Yeah, that's what's happening. Oh, it all makes sense now. There we go. Yeah, man. We got ourselves a show. I just got back from the island.
The Island.
Yeah, the island.
Yeah.
And don't think it went unnoticed that you are doing well as always.
Oh.
You're the international man of leisure right now, man. You got the flippy floppies
With the socks.
With
I don't even
the
care.
socks.
I don't even care. Don't even care.
You don't care at all.
Walked in the gas station with it.
Oh man, I
Let
love
somebody
it.
say something.
I'm here for it, man. I'm here for it. I am 100% here for it. Yeah, you got the flip flops with the socks,
Yeah,
the chill shorts. You know what? The shorts I'm wearing right now, I actually
Those are pretty chill, too,
I
man.
just bought them.
Nice.
On the way home from the island. You know what? I will tell people about that in just a second. First, we got to do some housekeeping, and I don't mean vacuuming and stuff. I mean, you need to tell the people how they can reach out to you.
Instagram, Snapchat, and Discord at Pun-Fu-Panda.
Boom. And see, you're so quick now that by the time I get it up there, like you're already done.
My bad.
You got to add more shit. We got to start. We got to start adding more shit to yours. Wait, what just happened?
Somebody.
Oh, Min
Mindy
just liked it.
Like the
It
stream.
didn't show up. Did it show up on yours?
It did.
It
Yeah.
refreshed on yours. See, now it's not refreshing on mine.
Oh boy.
Let me reload my page. Boom. There we go. If you want to get in touch with me, since I'm over here refreshing stuff, just reach out to me at Tiger39, THAIGER 39, and you can catch me on Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter,
Twitch,
YouTube,
Grubhub,
GoPuff,
DoorDash,
Uber Eats.
Oh, Uber Eats.
Uber
All right.
Eats.
SturdyWomen.com.
SturdyWomen.com. You can catch me on Facebook dating.
Oh, is that a thing now?
Added a new one to it. Yeah, yeah, it's a thing.
Oh,
now.
really?
It's a thing now.
Oh boy.
Bumble, Tinder, DJs Are Us.
DJs Are Us.
Anywhere that the media is of a social variety,
And where there's a handle.
you can catch me at Tiger39. If you would like to watch the show after the fact, after we get done today, just go to youtube.com/Tiger39 and it will be in the playlists.
Yep.
If you want to listen to it after the fact, after we get done, just go to your favorite podcasting streaming platform of choice. Search for 2 Endangered Mammals. You'll see the 2 tables there.
Yep.
Those right there. Boom!
Look at that.
Got the right picture now with that tiger side-eyeing the fuck out of the panda, man. Goya Rice and Beans said, plenty of fish. Man, plenty of fish is, oof.
Yeah.
That's like the Wild West over there. Oh, man. Bro, there was a time where like Plenty of Fish was like the move.
Yeah.
This was like during MySpace days. Actually, right after that, when Facebook was first around. Plenty of Fish was okay. And then, so like when internet dating wasn't like a full-blown thing,
Yeah.
you could, like the sites that were around, it was like legitimate people on there.
Yeah.
But then once it came to a point to where internet dating was just the regular, like it was just normal life.
Yeah.
All of the lower end sites just went to
shit.
Yeah. We got some shout outs to do before we fully get started. We got I'm gonna take care of there we go. Now that refreshed on yours too, right?
Yes, it did.
Okay, we're in here now. We're in here now.
We're both refreshed.
Yeah, we're both refreshing. Really quick, over on Twitch, Goya Rice and Beans is here with us. So
what up, Goya?
Wait a minute. Let me I was about to hit the wrong button.
Whoa.
There we go. What up? My man. Goya Rice and Beans.
Yeah.
Not just the Goya beans.
No.
You got the Goya rice and you got the Goya beans. And then in Facebook land, by order of appearance, we have Miss Mindy Melton.
What up, Mindy?
Joining us as always. Mindy, you on the island? No, you're in Columbus right now, right? We got my man Ducky joining us.
What up, Ducky?
We also have, obviously, Gonzo.
Yeah.
Gonzo with the what up fuckers. And just so you know, it's not the order of people that chatted. It's the order of like when it says, people were watching, just so everybody knows. And then next up is my man Changus.
What up, Changus?
And then there's Mindy again. But then there's my man, Mr. Andre Leon.
What up, Dre?
And then, of course, we have Mr. Matt Andrews. Hopefully, no animals are chasing him or biting
currently.
Him. Do you see anybody over on Instagram land?
We got me.
Okay.
Myself. We got you.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Yeah,
Smalls.
Oh, Smalls is here.
And M Fields with 2 S's.
Not sure who that is.
Yeah.
But let me take a gander.
Looks like a female.
Yeah. Doesn't look like she has a kid in the picture, so I don't know if it's a mom. If she lets us know in the chat, then I will correct myself. Andre said also public. Yeah, you can find me on public at Tiger39.
There you go. Yeah.
That's my trading platform of choice. Yeah, back to the dating, the internet dating. So internet dating used to be taboo. It used to be taboo as fuck. Now, what's wild is like in my group of friends, I was the one that was like, I was the risk taker. So I was on like Yahoo dating. I was on all of them, bro. Yeah. And like nobody cared. They were like, just you meet people how you meet people.
Right.
I was a fucking introverted gaming, so the internet is how I met people. So like a lot of the chicks that I know, matter of fact, some of the chicks that are in this chat sometimes, from time to time, I met from the internet. Yeah. So internet dating used to be, I don't want to say taboo, but it was like people were like, well, why would you do that? Why wouldn't you just go out and meet people? And then, so during that time, the places like Plenty of Fish and there was like a couple other ones that were around, but it was like you could actually meet people on there. Yeah. Then it started to get to a point to where like internet dating or meeting people online started like progressively becoming the norm. You know what I mean? Yeah. You meet people online and then you meet up in real life. You know what I'm saying? Yep. And once that happened, other sites started popping up. So you had like OkCupid and like all these other ones. When that started happening, those originals, they went to shit. Because once everybody moved off of them, now if you're trying to find somebody that might work at Lido's or something like that, it's that type of crowd that's over there. Right. Yeah, bro, it's bad. Here's the thing: as a rule, I don't delete like dating app profiles because I feel like that's part of my life. You know what I'm saying? Not that it's important, but it's not something I decided a long time ago. I'm like, that's not something I'm ever going to hide. Like I did that. Yeah. You know what I mean? But I did delete Plenty of Fish because it was bad, bro. It was bad. I was like, maybe I don't necessarily need every app profile. Yeah. You know what I mean? But yeah, it got bad, man. It was terrible. But I have all the other ones, even though I'm not active, but I still have them. I'm not gonna unless they get like terrible to the point that it's like, just bad. Also, the weird thing about dating apps now, dude, is like, Matt said I kind of have an animal story this week. I went to the safari park with my Oh God. He went to the safari park with his 3-year-old. He said we didn't get chased, but he did run head first into the glass of the tiger enclosure. He currently has a nice lump on his forehead. Oh, your 3-year-old. Oh, wow.
Uh-oh.
Man, you might wanna let him know not to do that.
Can't be leading with the head, man.
Yeah. Oh shit. Small said OG AOL chat room pimp right here.
Damn.
For sure.
Jesus.
For sure. You know what? The days of chat rooms, man, was a fascinating time.
Yeah.
So there was this thing called Web TV. Do you remember this?
Web TV. Yep.
It used to be an infomercial for it. It was like the early 2000s.
Yeah.
So for those that don't know, Web TV was basically a set-top box. So, you know, for those watching that don't know what this is, so you know how you would have your Apple TV, your Roku or whatever, right? It was bigger than that, obviously. It was like the size of a fucking like old PlayStation. And it basically, you got that and you got a keyboard. and what it did is, this sounds so primitive.
It does.
Like when I say this out loud, it sounds primitive. What it did was it hooked up to your TV and it connected you to the internet.
Yep. Sure did.
That was the whole point of Web TV. Is your camera focused? Oh, you're a little soft.
Am I?
Yeah, just a bit. Just a bit. There we go. Want to make sure you're as crisp as possible. Cool. So basically what it did was it connected you to the internet. Yeah. Now, you weren't just out there on the internet. You were remember how AOL was like, it was the internet? So if you opened up, Internet Explorer while you had AOL running, now you're just out there. You're just on the internet, pants down, like you're out there, right? But if you stayed within that AOL app, it was almost like a safe haven. You could get to the outside stuff, but it would kind of be like, hey, are you sure that you know what I mean? That's kind of how Web TV was, except there was no option to, like, it had a browser. I mean, you could still do all the stuff you would do, like fucking porn and all that dumb shit. But the real kicker why people loved it is because the chat rooms, it had a metric fuck ton of chat rooms. Yeah. And it was all like Web TV specific chat rooms. Like, I had friends that like would have computers and would try to find those chat rooms and they couldn't. Yeah. It was just within that. Yeah, it was within that ecosystem. If you didn't have a Web TV, when you were trying to get to those chat rooms, you didn't have a Web TV hooked up, you weren't in there. That's how AOL kind of was. Well, you could get to the AOL chat rooms from everywhere though. Yeah. You know what I mean? But yeah, Web TV was, I remember, dude, on Web TV, the first thing people type, ASL. Imagine that. You don't even know, like, okay, I know now, like there's people catfish people and stuff like that. So like, you don't always know who you're talking to. But if you're on Facebook, right, and somebody messages you on Facebook, you have an idea, right? Yeah. At least there's a profile picture. At least there's that, right? Web TV, there's none of that. None of that. So you had no idea. You just saw fucking horse trainer 3260 and you're like, who the fuck is this? And the wild thing is, Matt Andrews said, I forgot about ASL. Yeah, ASL was the shit. He said kids these days will never know the struggles of trying to download porn. Right? Yo, it was honestly, it was difficult. Yeah. It was a difficult thing. Like it was one of those things, I'll be honest, I gave up. Yeah, I gave up. Like I tried on Web TV and was like, fuck this, dude. I'm good. I'm all right. Not that important. I'm gonna just go outside and ride my bike. Yeah, man. Right. Like this is a bit much. Miss Bozak is on Instagram. Get the Bozak, get the Bozak, get the Bozak. What up, Britt? What is shaking? Oh, she's also on Facebook. Look at that. And my sister Liz says, "Hey guys, what up, Liz? What up, Liz? Oh, sister of mine." Oh, and Miss Bozak just liked the stream. Thank you. Yeah, man. Web TV was a weird. The internet in general at that time was a weird.
Mm-hmm.
It was a weird time. It was kind of like a 5 to 10 year process, a 5 to 10 year like freshman homeroom class. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you're feeling it out.
Yep.
That first day of college, everybody's kind of trying to figure out where they belong.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like those first days of the internet was kind of like that.
Yeah.
Like, you know, everybody, if you were on the internet, you were a weirdo. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
And then it was like, okay, cool kids over here, geeks over here, jocks over here. There's your fantasy football.
Yeah.
There's your D&D for these guys. Oh, Gonzo said, Ariana says hello. Hello, Ariana. Where is my, hold on. Let me pull up the good old fashioned, we haven't done this in a while, the bracelet club.
Yeah.
Boom. Welcome
up,
to
Ariana?
the bracelet club. What up, Ariana? And matter of fact, while I have that pulled up, I can sneakily slip on my bracelets
as you're talking into the microphone.
Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah.
All right. Boom. They're here though.
Look at
that. Look at that.
sure
It's magic, sir.
Right?
It's magic. It's magic. I don't know if you didn't see anything. It was sleight of hand.
Yeah. It's a figment of my imagination.
Just 100% figment, sir. All figments. the figmentation of your imagination. Yeah, those early days of the internet, man, was like everybody was just kind of feeling. It was a feeling out process.
Yeah.
You know, and then there was the whole crash. Was it the .com crash?
Oh yeah.
Because there was like everything.com, like roses.com,
fucking
hireahorse.com. Yeah.
Yeah.
Slapamonkey.com. And then all these .coms, like they were so bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, like they would start businesses and you would see videos of them. We're going to change the world. And then like
right. And then
a month later, it was like, wah, wah. Matter of fact, hold on. A month later, they got hit with the.
Sure did.
It was definitely a weird time, man. Remember Net Zero?
Vaguely.
So
Yeah.
for those that don't know, so you used to have to obviously pay to have
Net
internet.
Zero. Wow.
Yeah. You used to have to pay to have internet. So if you
Yep.
got AOL,
Mhm.
AOL still makes a couple $1 million a year.
They do.
Just from people that are still paying for it,
Yeah.
that don't even use it. That's ridiculous, man.
That's crazy.
They're taking advantage of old people. So obviously AOL would send you the disc,
Yeah.
and every time they upgraded, they sent out a new disc.
Mm-hmm.
So if you had AOL 3.2 and everybody else was on AOL 5.0, you weren't getting all. And honestly, it was kind of the same stuff, but
Yeah.
it's just a flashier. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
But so you had to pay for AOL. You had to pay for internet, and for a while, it was a la carte. Like you could pay for X amount of hours per month.
Yeah.
Or you could just get free. Net Zero, on the other hand, had a thing to where you could go online for free. It was 100%
Yeah.
free.
Mhm.
Now, this is during the days of dial-up. So
Yeah.
there was no, DSL, which was the first, at least around here, it was the first like high-speed internet was DSL.
Mm-hmm.
And then it started getting into like cable modems and stuff like that. But originally, you had to dial up. So it wasn't just you connecting to the internet.
Yeah.
You had to dial up to somewhere else that then connected you.
To the
So you
internet.
had to dial into AOL.
Yep.
They check your account. Okay, this person paid.
Yeah.
Now they connect you
Yep.
through. Net Zero was like, nah, fam, just
Fuck
go
it.
ahead. And
Everybody
had,
can.
Yeah, they had ads and stuff on it. Goy Rice and Beans said Net Zero, Juno, Blue Light, and Lycos all free. Yeah. I think Net Zero was the original one. Yeah, they would send you the disc. The only thing is you couldn't be idle.
Yeah.
You had to constantly be doing something.
Yeah.
So like if you were trying to download some stuff, downloads at that time, dude.
Oh, awful.
Bro, I remember downloading like pirated software.
Yep.
And it taking so long. And not only that, but there was like these sites, like these wares sites. So the sites were the wares. That's what you had to search for. Wares.
Yeah.
WAREZ. That's where you got all your software from. And then they would split it in like, so like this software would be like, a gig, which at the time was huge.
Yeah.
Now it's not that much.
No.
But they would split it in like these like 15 to 20 zip files. You had to download each one separately.
Yeah.
It took forever, dude.
Ever.
Took forever, especially on a 56K modem. Oh my God, it took forever. Matt Andrews said, to use the internet in our house, I had to run an Ethernet cable all the way through the house to my bedroom. My mom would wonder why nobody had phone for hours and then realize that I was on the internet. The first few bills almost gave her a heart attack. Oh yeah. I remember those days too. I remember my dad being online, and so I was kind of popular with the ladies when I was a bit
No,
younger.
you don't say.
I was a little popular with the ladies. I was a phone pimp. Like I would talk on the phone.
Yeah.
I think women liked me because I would talk on the phone with them for hours.
Mm-hmm.
Really quick. Small said AOL would take over your whole computer. It would embed spyware, so if you deleted it, the program would literally reinstall itself. They'd argue with you when you try to cancel too. Yeah, big facts. Big facts. There was literally
It's probably how they're still making money off of.
Yeah. There was literally tools out there that people started making, that like the community started making, to get all of the traces of AOL off of your computer. Like just because you couldn't just do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it was, like he said, it was embedded in there.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was completely embedded in your computer. Yeah, it's what was I talking about?
How you were
I would
fan of the ladies.
I would talk on the phone. I would talk on the phone. Like I think the ladies liked me because I would talk on the phone for hours, which makes sense that we're doing a podcast. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I would talk like a chick could call me and we could literally talk about almost nothing, kind of like we do on the show. Almost nothing for hours. There's been times that I've been on the phone for so long, like it's the next morning, and like me and whoever I'm talking to, like fell asleep, woke up. Hey, you there? Yeah. It just kept talking, dude. Like, it's so strange because now I'm not much of a phone talker. Like I am, you know what I mean? Like if there's an interest there, 100%. I'm talking about, like, obviously my friends, I'll talk to my friends on the phone, but I'm talking about like with ladies. If I don't have an interest in them, I'm really not trying to talk to them on the phone. You know what I mean? Yeah. Which sounds shitty, but I don't give a fuck. Like I'm not going to suffer through a dumbass phone conversation to make other people feel good. Like, to make, people be like, oh, you're a better person now. Like, no, fuck that. I don't like talking on the phone. Unless if I'm interested in you, we can talk for hours. But if we're just cool, you don't get that. As I segue into a whole ass other topic from fucking internet. Something that kind of, I don't want to say it grinds my gears.
Oh, real quick.
Oh, what's up?
On Instagram, Peppy No Neck joined.
Oh, Peppy No Neck is in the house.
What's up, Pops?
Did he inform us that he's watching yet?
Not on Instagram.
Not yet?
Not yet.
I'm sure he will.
Yeah, he probably
sure he will any minute. I was just checking the other streams to make sure that the stream is healthy, and it looks good. Twitch looks like Twitch looks good, so it says live.
There it is.
It says excellent.
Pep is in the house. I'm late, but I'm watching.
Oh, okay. There it is. There it is. I was thinking about something over this past like 4 or 5 days, right?
Oh, Jackie P.
Oh, where is she at? She on Instagram?
Yeah.
Jackie P is in the house. She said, I'm here too. Yep. I can hear her saying that. Yeah. Like I can literally hear her voice saying that. Oh, man, Andrews just shared the stream. We appreciate it. Something that I've noticed, right? Past like few weeks with some friends of mine, some lady friends of mine, and this isn't something that is specific to women.
Okay.
People in general, right? So I've noticed that there's a lot of people, in my case, women, right? There's a lot of women that they want to spend relationship time, but not do relationship things, right?
Yeah.
And here's what I mean by that. So I have a friend who, and this is somebody I've known for a while, and it's something that's been going on for a while, So they would hit me up and want to like hang out and would almost expect me to drop whatever I'm doing to hang out with them, right? Especially if it's like a going out to, hey, let's go to this place or something like that. Now, I'm not saying that they were in my pockets. They weren't trying to get me to pay or anything like that, but they just always wanted to hang out with me, right? Mm-hmm. But they were like, they had people they were talking to, like that they were dating. And so I told them one time, because they wanted me to go like an out of town trip with them, right? And I was like, listen, you're asking a lot for somebody that I don't sleep with. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And she was like, what's that supposed to mean? I'm like, look, you can't expect, so people out there, right? You can't expect a person to spend relationship type time with you and them not want to do relationship type things, right? Am I saying that I need to sleep with every woman I hang out with? No, not at all whatsoever. Yeah. But the woman that I do spend that kind of time with, the woman that I do sleep with, which doesn't exist right now. But when it starts happening, the woman that I will be sleeping with is the woman that I will more than likely be spending the most time with. For sure. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like, if I'm going to like, okay, so this in particular person was like, hey, let's go do X, Y, and Z. And I'm like, actually, I'm about to run some games with the homies. Yeah. We'll tell them you'll do that later and come do this with me. And I'm like, okay. You know what I mean? Yeah. That type of thing. And it's like, yo, we're not in a relationship. Yeah. So there's perks you get in a relationship. Mm-hmm. Me not playing games with my friends is one of your perks. It ain't gonna happen all the time, but you get one. Yeah. Get one. You get one, maybe one a month or something like that. You know what I'm saying? You get a coupon. Yeah. Get out of jail free card. Yeah. You get a coupon. You can be like, hey, I really want to spend time. I know you were gonna do this, but you get one. You get a coupon for that. Once you cash it in, you got to wait till you receive another coupon. But if we're not on some like relationship type situation, why am I doing that? You know what I mean? It's not what you do for friends. Because here's the thing. If we're just friends, okay, come over and run these games with us. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's all the homies. You're one of the homies. Come over and run these games. But what tends to happen, and again, this is on Planet Tiger. I can't speak for everybody else. No, yeah. But on Planet Tiger, what tends to happen is women that I know love hanging out with me. And then it goes a little. Oh, Justin Bell is here. What up, Justin? I feel like we haven't seen Justin in a grip. Yeah. Wait a minute, Justin the dad? I forgot. I don't think so. Mr. Bell, sir, how are you? I like how I just assumed his gender all over the place. Oh, Faye is watching too. Oh, Officer Faye. What's up, Officer Faye? Officer Faye is in the house. Justin said, no, this is some true stuff. And Matt Andrew said Tiger coupons. I'm sure they gave them out at the garage. Oh, Justin said. He is a dad. Okay. I didn't mean to talk over you. I'm sorry. No, you're good. Yeah. At the garage with every 10 liters of fuel. Yeah, Justin is a dad. So let's give him the proper. I don't think I knew that. You didn't know that? No. Oh. Did you? No, fuck no, I didn't know. That's what I mean. I don't. Yeah. Yeah, it's just a natural reaction. Be like, oh, you didn't know that? Yeah. I don't know why. You know what it is? I think I get it from Alex Trebek. Ah, yeah. Because he used to do that shit. R.I.P. to Alex Trebek. Yes. He used to do that. Like, he'd be like, they'd give an answer. He'd be like, no, the answer we were looking for is what is Swiss cheese? You didn't know that? I thought that was. Everybody knew that. Alex Trebek would talk. Yo, he would low key talk some shit. I think I assumed everyone knew that. And you'd be like, hey man, fuck you. Yeah, what do you know without reading those cards? Yeah. Grow your mustache back, motherfucker. Yo, Alex Trebek would sneak diss the fuck out of people, dude. You'd be like, we'll take that for $500. And so. What is Coca-Cola? Ooh, actually, the answer we were looking for is what is club soda? Thought that you would have gotten that from the word clear in the right. I feel it seems your mother never taught you anything. So you know what I mean? He's just talking shit. Right? I'm surprised ain't nobody want to square up and shoot the fade with Alex Trebek, man. Just like, yo, we gotta shoot the 1-on-1, homie. So that's it's been an interesting thing. So like, I I'm here for, and I'm talking about my lady friends, because my other friends, my friends know that I'm here for them.
Yeah.
I'm here for my lady friends. You know what I mean? If they want to talk, I'm here for that. If it's something important, right?
Oh.
If it's, Mr. Vasquez just like the straight.
And Just Moves.
Oh, is Mr. Just Moves here?
Yeah, he said Alex Trebek. Alex Trebek was the original No Fucks Given.
Big facts.
Yeah.
Big facts. That's facts on that one. Marcelo was here.
Just joined on.
Oh, he's over here.
What up, Marcelo?
I think he's there. I know I always say that. And I never knew that's how you spelled his name. So it's Tribeck. I mean, it's Alex Trebek, but it's spelled like Tribeck. Yeah, it seems like there's always this. So like if one of my lady friends, right, is like going through something and they just need to talk, like I'll pull some time away. If I'm gaming with the homies, I'll be like, all right, you know what, fellas, y'all just keep doing what you're doing. Let me talk to her real quick, see what's going on with her. But when it's a situation where it's like you ain't going through nothing, you just want to hang out and you want to pull me away from what I'm doing, like, yo, nah, we don't sleep in the same bed. We don't sleep next to each other. You know what I mean? At least a cuddle. I'm not even a cuddler, but at least fucking cuddle with a motherfucker if you're going to try to, you know what I'm saying? Like something. Can I get a shoulder rub? Can a brother get a fucking back rub or something? Fucking play with my hair. Do something. Shit. But yeah, I feel like there's a lot of people that want to spend relationship time without actually doing relationship things. And I feel like it's a situation where sometimes people are taking advantage of the people that like them. Like they'll friend zone somebody, right? And this hasn't happened to me. I'm just assuming. But like, you know, this is universal. No matter who it is that you date or who it is that's doing it, a person will friend zone another person, right? And then because they know how that person feels, then they'll start, you know, hey, can you drop me off at such and such place? Hey, can you just come over for a little bit? Like, not feeling too great. Hey, can you give me a shoulder rub? Hey, can you do this? And sometimes they start sneaking sex out of it. Like, listen, dudes will sneak sex out of his friend zone situation. Like, if a dude friend zones a chick or a dude friend zones another dude, whoever they friend zone, a dude, and when I say dude, what I'm talking about is the more masculine in the situation. You know what I'm saying? Something about the fucking masculinity will start making you want to fucking, like, you feel like you got to lay your seed everywhere, right? So it's like a dude will literally sneak some sex out of a friend-zoned person. You know what I mean? Hey, can you just come over? I'm just not having a great day. And knowing that friend-zoned person will drop everything they're doing and come and see them wherever they're at. And then next thing you know, they're flim-flamming the gym jam. And then it's, you know, I just don't like you like that. Just Move said, can a brother get a table dance? You know what I'm saying? Something. You trying to take up all my time. Can a brother get something? But yeah, like a dude will finesse some sexual out of a friend-zoned individual, a person that they friend-zoned. Yeah. Not somebody that friend-zoned them. Don't get me wrong. A dude will still try to smash somebody that friend-zoned them. They'll be like, oh, come on, let me just look at it. What you got there? Let me just.
A-Ray just joined on Instagram.
A-Ray? Let me see who that is. Oh, okay. Let me blow it up for them. What up?
Yeah, what up?
Hey, Ray. Yeah, it's such a weird thing when somebody tries to spend that much time with you. Here's why one of the reasons I feel like it's unfair. They're trying to spend every waking moment with you, right? They don't want to be with you, but they want to spend like every moment with you. They're happy being single. They're like, okay, yeah, I'm fine with being single. And in some cases, they have other people on the side that they're actually getting their physical, you know, they're getting their physical on with. So you're the emotional side, you know what I mean? Or you're the support. Yeah. And it's like they spend every moment with you and then leave and go smash somebody else. You know what I mean? And here's where it's unfair. For every moment you spend with that person, the people that are into you are getting away. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm always, Mr. Josh Land is here.
What up, Josh?
What up, Josh? How you doing, man? Was crack-a-lackin'. I saw him over the weekend. Josh is a hilarious dude, man. I love that guy, man. That dude is so energetic when he's taking photos. I got to stop scratching my forehead. I'm starting to look like Corey Coleman. He does that all the time. It's always the same side. He always does that. But I actually have an itch right here, so let me take care of that. All right. It's been handled. Yeah, like the more time you spend with somebody that has no intention of being with you, the more you're letting the ones that do slip away from you. And that's pretty universal. Yeah. You know what I mean? There's no gender on that. It's not well, guys do this, girls do this. Yeah. Now Peppy No Neck is on Facebook watching. You know what I'm saying? So like ever since we started this podcast, like I've been trying to make changes in my life and just doing different things, trying different things. And one of the things that I'm doing is your time is so valuable. You know what I mean? Like your time is a currency. And what I'm trying to do now is not just make better use of it, because I do a lot of shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. I have a lot of time. I got 20-something hours. Yeah. Because I only sleep for a couple, so I got like 20-something hours. But what I tend to do is, because I have so much time, I'm very frugal. I'm not frugal. I'm very like free-flowing with it. Like Mayweather with his money, right? You know, Mayweather dropped 50 grand at a strip club. You know what I mean? Like it ain't shit. Yeah. And I'm like Mayweather with time. You know what I mean? Like, oh, you want to hang out for a few hours? Yeah, no problem. You know what I mean? I can do all the stuff I got to do at 4 a.m. Yeah, I'll be up anyway. You know what I mean? So what I'm trying to do now, and it's been kind of a rude awakening for some of the I mean, for lack of a better word, from some of the women in my life, is that I'm not just out here giving my time away. You can borrow a little bit, a smidgen, you know what I mean? But I'm not just what I haven't been doing is I'm not just hanging out with people all day. Yeah. You know what I mean? And now if they need me, if they're going through something and you're having a day, I will hang out with you all day. You know what I'm saying? For sure. That's not the issue. We're not, people that are listening, understand, we're not talking about the extremes here. We're talking about you just want to shoot the shit. You just want to have a couple drinks. You just want to go to you know what I mean? Everything's good. You just want to do something. Yeah. I'm not giving my time away like that. So what I've been doing is like, so a person hit me up, and she was like, hey, let's go to the Metro Parks, right? And usually I'd be like, all right, bet. And then all day we'd be fucking around like not even just at the park, doing a whole bunch of other shit before we even get to the park. Yeah. Now I'm like, okay, well, what time are you trying to get to the park? Well, I figure, you know, I was going to do this, and this, and this. I'm like, okay, cool. Handle that. Message me when you're going to the park. Yeah. And I'll meet you there. You know what I mean? Not, okay, I'm going to go to fucking Ulta with you, and then we're going to stop at Wendy's real quick. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then we're going to go over to this other spot. I'm not doing that anymore. You know what I mean? So, and I saw a post that said, people will be upset that you changed without realizing that we're supposed to evolve. Right. And I've noticed that there's been people that are kind of upset about the fact that, you okay over there? Everything cool? Oh, okay. Yeah. There's been people, Vega's in the chat.
Oh, what up, Vega? The only Vega.
The only Vega. There's only one.
Yeah.
He cut the heads off all the other ones.
Yeah, he did. Did he cut or rip? I feel like he did.
He might have ripped them.
Yeah. I feel he wouldn't need a tool to do that.
Right. Not at all. Yeah, I feel like there's been a bunch of people that have gotten upset that I've changed, you know what I mean? Like how I'm doing things. But it made me realize, like, I got people that like are there for me that I don't spend time with. You know what I mean? Or people, you know, let's say someone that's interested in me that I don't spend any time with that I should. Yeah. But I'm too busy hanging out with my friend or friends understand when I do the air quotes with friends, I'm not talking about, I don't need to do no damn disclaimers. Like, my friends know I spend time with them. I'm talking about the other ones, you know what I mean? Sure. The lady friends that are, you know, trying to get over on my time. They're trying to go up in my watch. Yeah, it's a fascinating thing. I've been doing that, and I've been doing a lot of so I haven't done any like processed sugars. No sodas. Haven't really messed with any juice. Okay. I've been making sure I've been drinking unsweetened to the point that I got the tall ones.
Oh, you got the tall ones.
I got a couple tall ones in there. Oh, yeah, boy. They're horrible.
Oh, boy.
They're not any better.
I would imagine they're not.
They're not any better.
Imagine they're worse because it's more of it.
Oh, 7.5 is here.
Oh, what up, 7.5?
And she said, Vega.
And then Tori_Nicole00.
Oh. What up, Tor? What up, Tori? What's cracking? KJ Wooten is in the chat.
Oh.
That motherfucker's strong as shit.
Is it KJ? Or is it K?
KI? Is it KI?
KL? Probably KI.
K something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Motherfucker's strong. I know that much. So I don't know if you follow him, but he's always doing like strongman. He does strongman competitions. Okay. He's always like practicing for that.
Yeah.
And he's always picking up like the most. It's like you look at it and you're like, that shit looks super awkward and heavy as fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like something, just objects that are just awkward to pick up.
Yep.
But then you add that they're like 150 pounds.
Yeah.
And it's like, how the fuck are you doing that, dude? Like, listen, if a salt shaker is shaped the wrong way, I'm having trouble. I'm trying. This motherfucker is picking up fucking 200 and something pound.
Vega said JT will never escape 7.5.
Never.
No.
Never.
No.
Never. That's the whole point.
Mainly because you coined it, Vega.
Kind of, yeah. Kind of, to be honest. Was that? I mean, the person that said it, but who made it a meme was Vega.
Was Vega. Yeah. Vega made it, like, outed it in public.
Yeah. Yeah. He was like, oh, man, I don't even know if that's worth my time.
Yeah, right?
Dude, I remember that day. I remember it was so funny, man.
Wasn't it?
It was that place in West Park.
Panini's when it had the upstairs.
Yeah, was it a Panini's?
We were there for Will and Kayla's.
It was somebody's birthday, wasn't it?
It was Frankie's sprinkle baby thing, I think.
Are you sure? No, I thought it was somebody's birthday.
Or was it Will's?
There was no kids there. It was a lot of drinking. I think it was Will's birthday.
Frankie wouldn't have been there. He wasn't born yet.
Mr. Austin. Oh shit, Austin is in multiple places. He just liked the stream on Facebook.
Yeah.
And Stone Cold Cleveland is in the chat on Twitch.
That's right.
He said
two shots at the bar was $7.50.
Yeah.
And then that's how it. Yeah. It was Will's B-Day.
I mean, yeah. It was Will. It was. He said Will's shower.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the 7.5 had already been given out.
Yeah,
but doled out. But then the shots were $7.50. Yeah. And then it became a meme.
It was either Will's birthday or it was I think Vega's right. It was baby shower, but it was for everybody.
I want to say it was Will's birthday. JT just said it was Will's birthday. I'm pretty sure it was Will's birthday. I do remember that pretty
all right.
Pretty well.
We were upstairs at Panini's though.
Mr. Josh Land Photos just hosted us on Twitch.
Oh. Thank you, Josh.
Appreciate it. Yeah, that's hilarious, man. That's funny as shit.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, she's never escaping that.
No, fuck no, she's not.
If she ever gets married on her wedding day, I'm holding up a banner with 7.5 on it, I swear to God. Which would be shitty as fuck. Actually, you know what? It won't be because it's not like we're like, oh, hey, this is this. You know what I mean? But that's always going to be like, honestly, that's going to be an inside joke between a select group of our friends.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? JT said I'm making T-shirts. I already beat you to it. We have our merch is going live probably Thursday, and there is a 7.5 shirt.
Oh boy.
Yeah, there's a 7.5 shirt. There's a 7.5 shirt. There's a Hey Ashley shirt. Also, she messaged me and wanted to thank you.
Oh.
Well, she thanked us for the kind words about her accident. She's doing well. They're not sure if the other person had insurance, so she's keeping me posted.
That's cool.
Yeah, so we got a Hey Ashley shirt. We got there's a Lights and Sound shirt. There's Lights and Sound and then Lights and Sound. And there's a 7.5. There's a 7.5 shirt. Oh, Austin just shared the stream. Yeah. And then there's so I'm working on having an artist make a illustration of like a panda wrestling a tiger, like in an actual wrestling ring or something like that. Like coming up off the top rope or some shit like that. But yeah, there's some things in the works. JT said, "Oh my God, I'm excited." Yeah, you'll see. The merch store will be opening. I think it's going to go live Thursday. I got all the designs in there. 7.5, just like this.
Vegas said whatever happened to the nympho donut loving sexy cop?
She's here.
She's here. She's in the
Yeah,
chat.
Faye, she's here.
Yeah, Officer Faye.
The nympho donut loving sexy cop. Officer Faye, where you at? Did she chat at all, or was she just watching?
I think she was just.
She
watching
might be.
right
She
now,
might
yeah.
be still working.
That's what I mean. Yeah, so
might
she may
around
just
the
be
squad
watching
car.
while
Yeah,
she's.
we probably shouldn't say anything crazy
Yeah.
like she's a
Nympho
nympho donut
loving.
loving. Oh, Short Julie is in the chat.
What up, Julie?
It's a party now.
Hey, Ashley.
Stone Cold. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Say, hey, Ashley. Yeah, so the thing with the merch is I'm doing it through Teespring because what they do is they make it as people order it. So I'm probably going to try to order some tests so that, you know, we kind of know the quality. All the reviews said that the quality is solid through Teespring. The first few orders might take a little bit longer to get there than normal. They said expect maybe like a couple weeks. But it'll get there. Unlike fucking FedEx that we'll talk about that in a minute. The saga continues.
Oh,
sir.
another one.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
the saga continues. It's on our topics, man. Don't slide if you're slipping.
Slide if you're slipping.
The FedEx saga continues and a challenge for the ones.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We got some interesting things to chat about today to get our little chatty chat. Oh, wait, Josh. Oh, that's right. Josh and Faye have the same birthday.
Yeah.
That's right. I was like, because I was wondering, I was like, what is he talking about when he says you lurking birthday twin? But yeah, they got the same birthday. That's dope. I share a birthday with apparently Elvis Presley, which I don't really give a fuck about. Some chick one time when she was like, actually I was DJing downtown because I always DJ on my birthday, and she was like, oh my God, today's your birthday, and I was like, yeah. She goes, it's Elvis's too, and I go. She goes, you share a birthday with Elvis? I go, nah, he shares one with me. And she's like, he's older. I go, he's dead.
You're right. Yeah.
So yeah, kind of stop counting once somebody, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Like at that point, it's like, okay,
It's mine now.
yeah, it's mine.
Yeah.
It's mine. This is mine. I peed on it. It belongs to me. Gonzo said, Tiger, I thought I'd let you know I'm making the big change from Glock to SIG. I heard. You can fuck off. So I don't know why, dude. Why don't you just also get like why? Here's my question.
You want to know why?
Why is that?
Because Gonzo's a fanboy of everything he does.
That makes sense. I've always wondered that.
Yeah.
I've always been
He
a person.
say he won't, but he is.
He is.
Yeah.
He is. I've never been. Mindy says she shares her birthday with her best friend. Oh, okay. Julie said Elvis's birthday is the 8th.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Mine is the 9th. Mine's the day
Boom.
after. Okay,
And
so
he-
it's all
yeah.
mine. Fuck him.
Yeah.
Fuck him anyway. JT, no one does. So I right. So I've never been an either or kind of guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I always wonder why people and not okay, if you're just starting something and you're like, okay, either or, that makes sense, right? If you're just getting a console and you're like, should I get the PlayStation? Should I get the Xbox? Should I get the Nintendo? Either or, okay?
Yeah.
But once you've had a PlayStation for a while, and you're like, you know what? I think I'm gonna get an Xbox. You don't need to first get rid of your PlayStation to then get the Xbox. So like, why? I don't understand why Gonzo can't be a Glock and SIG guy. You know what I mean? Like, you already have a ton of Glock stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so now turn around. He said he's keeping the 19 and Karen, but letting everything else go. But what is everything else? Like, how many Glocks do you got?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Gonzo, how many Glocks do you have? Like, give me a number here. Give me a guesstimate of how many Glocks. Or are you just talking about parts and stuff like that? Tree is here. Tree is here. The Tree, he said Xbox only, fam. Listen, let me tell you a little something about Alex. Alex is Alex is probably the smartest dumb person that you will ever meet in your life. And here's why. He's not dumb, right? But he'll act dumb just so you think you're getting over on him.
Yeah.
And then out of nowhere, like, you fucking owe him like mad money for some dumb shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he's like a mastermind, dude. He's like a super criminal.
Yeah.
he's like, the day that I met him, we were chatting. I was sitting in the lobby. This is out on the island.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure, Alex, correct me if I'm wrong. The day that I met him, we sat in the lobby, we chatted up. I was there for like a couple hours. And then when nobody was around, I was like, you're a lot smarter than you let people think you are, aren't you? And he was like, I don't know what you're talking about. I was like, no, bro, come on. Like, I'm smart too, man. Don't try to. I get it, man. I'm like, you're like a super criminal. You know what I mean? And Gonzo, that pew pew. He said, "Oh, 3 that take Glocks and AR mags." Wait, what are we talking about? Oh, Alex said you did.
How many Glocks he had? Remember?
Oh, hold on. You got 3 Glocks that take. You got 3 that take Glocks and AR mags. That Glocks don't take AR mags. Alex said easily day 1 or 2. Yeah, it was definitely day 1. I was like, you're way smarter because like the manager that would work out there would yell at him about some dumb shit, and like I would look at him, and he didn't have the look of somebody that like got in trouble. Yeah. Or somebody that fucked up. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, if you fuck up, you kind of feel bad. You get yelled at, and you're kind of bummed. He was just like, yeah, okay. Yeah. No. Oh, no, ma'am. Okay, I'll get right on that. And I'm like, this motherfucker. Yeah. I'm like, this motherfucker's playing a role. Like, this dude is, and that day I was like, this is my homie from here on out. Now, his memory sucks. Like, he'll forget some shit quick. Like, I remember he told us his nickname was Tree, right? Yeah. In school. So then me and
since Britt doesn't work at UPS anymore, it's kind of been my game for fucking 19 years.
Oh, really?
Just kind of okay, yeah, I'll do that. Oh, I don't know how to do that.
Get right on top of that. Yeah, right. I think Instagram went down.
Yeah, just because it's coming up. Well, it is an hour. It was John Doe.
Oh, John Deasy. Hold on,
yeah.
John.
And Gon said, sorry, the guns that take Glock mags and 2 that take AR mags.
Okay. All right, I think that is going now. Okay. Gonzo, I will be texting you later about maybe a purchase. Maybe a little percheroony, a little perchy perch. John Doe is in the house. Yeah. John Doe has been testing out, so I got the Rain 12s, and he's been testing one of them out for me since he's the one that does all the scratching. Yeah. Alex is, so he never had the look of somebody that was like legitimately in trouble. Okay. And I'm like, he always knew what he was doing. You know what I mean? And I'm like, this dude is like literally plotting out everything that happens from even to the point of getting in trouble. He's plotting that out. You know what I mean? Like, okay, I'm going to do this, this, and this, but I'm going to miss that. I'll get yelled at for about 2 minutes, but then I can, you know what I mean? I can get this, this, and this done. I'm like, this motherfucker is way too smart to be fucking working the front desk of a hotel.
Vegas said, which chat has all the action at?
Facebook.
Facebook. Yeah.
Facebook's where it's at.
Yeah.
Instagram goes down after an hour now for some reason. I don't know why. It used to go down after an hour, and then it would let us stream for like hours on end. Yeah. And now they're back down to an hour. John Doe says, "Sir, dude, sir." And Gonzo said, "I got you on the homie hooker up." I mean,
the homie hooker.
If you're bringing a hooker, that's fine too. Oh man, Josh Land said, "Fucking talk to texting ass." Talking about Gonzo and his messages. Oh boy, seems like people are coming for the Jordan 1s, yo. Apparently, Nike, what do you call it? Copyrighted the silhouette, and so a lot of and I think they literally said the bootleggers like freaked the fuck out and was like, oh, DJ Raven just hosted us. DJ Raven's in the house. A lot of the bootleggers freaked out. It was like, how are we supposed to make shoes now? And a lot of even like some of the people that like the Walmart shoes that have the silhouette.
Yeah.
So like all of them started free. And I was like, I was sitting there. And, listen, I had a dumb moment. Okay. Because I was like, man, this is going to fuck the dunk game up. And I was like, wait a minute, that's Nike. Never mind. Oh, man, bro. I literally in my brain. The like SB dunks and like Nike was like a separate thing. So I'm like, man, this is gonna fuck the dunk game up. Like,
even more than it's already fucked up.
Right. Now they're not gonna be able to make news. And I'm like, wait a minute, that's Nike. Hold on, what the fuck am I thinking? What is going on in my brain? But yeah, so I guess they're trying to take them to court, if I'm not mistaken, to try to do some type of like suing type situation. But here's the thing. Before the Jordan 1s, did any other shoe really have that silhouette? I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't.
Maybe,
besides the dunks?
Maybe Converse?
Not even Converse. I mean,
like the original Converse were like
the
leather ones.
Yeah, the weapons?
The ones that
the Converse weapons, the ones that Bird and Magic wore?
Yeah.
Nothing like the ones. I mean, it's a high top.
I mean, I just mean like the silhouette of it. You know what I mean?
But so what? Well, then Nike can't say the one silhouette because the Jordan 1 silhouette is a tennis shoe silhouette. It's a high top silhouette. So all high tops look like that.
I wonder what
what I mean?
I wonder what they mean when they say silhouette.
Yeah.
Is it the way that it's pieced together? I'm sure that probably has something to do with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like if you got the exact pattern from like the midsole, the heel cup, the toe box, like then I could get it.
Is that what they mean with? Because I'm sure they don't mean like if you just took a picture of the shoe and then blacked it out and that outline.
Knowing Nike, probably.
Man,
that's probably what they did.
How can you copyright that? Though? You know what I'm saying? It's like that's not even good enough for like court.
That's what I mean.
You know what I mean? Like if you had a silhouette of somebody robbing a bank, you'd be like, that could be anybody.
Yeah.
That could be any 6'3" person with an afro and a nose ring. Anybody, dude. Anybody.
But in a silhouette, they wouldn't see the nose
ring. They wouldn't
ring.
see the nose ring. Well, my silhouette has a nose ring. My shadow also has a nose ring. Just Alex says, same thing with any Mustang named Eleanor. Can and will be taken away and sued. Really?
What?
So if you okay, Alex, explain that a little bit to me. So if somebody makes a Mustang and names it Eleanor, they can get sued. Is that because of Gone in 60 Seconds?
It has to be with Gone in 60 Seconds, but I don't understand.
Or is it if you name your Mustang Eleanor?
Like how is anybody going to know I named my Mustang Eleanor?
Right, unless you put a plaque on it or something like that, then they'll be like, hey. Copyright. Oh, Miss Hamburg is here. Hey, Ashley. Which reminds us, you'll be able to get your Hey Ashley T-shirt starting on Thursday. Yeah, glad that you're here with us, Ashley, and glad that you are healthy.
Yeah.
Is there any updates on the situation? And Pepe None said Nike owns Converse. Yeah. But they didn't at that time.
Yeah, they didn't in the 80s.
Yeah, they didn't at that time. Okay, Alex said yes, they own the copyright of the fictional character on 2 different Mustang models. Wow.
Interesting.
It's crazy what people copyright. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like we just talked about it on the last show. Like the country of Greece copyrighted basically like Greek yogurt.
Yeah.
And it's so that so they can take away your project car if posted online being called Eleanor. It just recently happened. Wow. So if you post it online, because they call that like the poor man's copyright. Like if you post something online, it's kind of that makes sense. If you post a picture of it online and you're calling it Eleanor, that is kind of copyright infringement. I don't agree with it.
Yeah.
Let's not get it twisted.
No, yeah, for sure. Yeah.
When he put it that way, it makes sense. He said, "Why am I in lust with Buff Kelsey?" You and me both, brother. You and me both. You and me both. If you met her in person, that girl's something special.
Vega said, "Building your own Eleanor clone will get legal calls."
Yeah, they'll call you up. Like, hey, we heard you got a Mustang. Now it's got to be the Shelby Was it the Shelby? What was it?
Oh, it was the 1960. Fuck. Just watching the movie the other night too.
Chat. What year was that? What year was that?
Was it 60?
Chat. What was the Mustang in Gone in 60 Seconds? What was Eleanor? we should ask that. That is
Stone Cold.
Just copyrighted 2 Endangered Mammals. Pay me. Damn. I should probably do that. I think we already did. I think us posting it is it's like a poor man's copyright.
Okay.
So we can say,
Yeah.
like if somebody tries to make a podcast called the Two Endangered Mammals, we have record that we're already out there. We're already doing it. You know what I mean? So
67. Vegas said 67. 1967 Shelby Mustang.
Okay.
GT.
67. My man said, "Pay me." Wait, you just paid us, sir.
Yeah, right.
You got that backwards, man. You're supposed to be going the other way. Shelby GT 600 Mustang. DJ Raven said. I love our chat, man. Our chat
GT
is so
500.
awesome. Oh, was it a GT 500?
Yeah.
Is there such thing as a GT 600?
Not that I know of.
One number off. It's all right. Google would have corrected that.
1967 Shelby Mustang GT 500. Yeah.
Austin said, "Damn it." Foiled again. Yeah, 67. Yeah. Man, Mustang Shelby. Those Shelbys are dope. Gray car with black stripes. Whew.
Yeah.
Whew. Man. I'm not, you know what? I'm not a Ford guy. I would drive like a Shelby.
I want the old one.
But here's the thing. That car's so sought after, like, who wouldn't? You know what I'm saying? Like, even if you ain't into it. There's certain cars that, like, if somebody, like, gave it to you, you're going to drive it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you may not be into foreign cars, but if somebody was like, hey, here's this Lambo.
Yeah.
Go ahead. This is yours now. You're going to fucking drive it, dude.
Yeah,
you're going to at least try to get laid once.
And I drive it once and flip it.
But you're going to at least drive it.
Oh, yeah, once.
I'm going to at least take it to the club.
Yeah. Oh,
I may not go in, but I'm going to drive out front.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Like, I'll drive it. Yo, damn right. Hey, Tiger, look out Velvet Dog's window right now. Oh, you coming up? No, just look out the window.
Just look out there. Changa says 64 Impala on Dayton's is a beast. Yeah. I've never been an Impala guy, but when I see people do shit with them, they're fucking dope to me. You know why I've never been into like older cars? Is because I don't have the talent or the skill to like make them what they should be. If I was a Gregor rig, Greg loves older cars. Like Greg loves old school cars, but Greg has the talent to fucking make them like good shit. If I get an older car, it's just gonna be an old ass car.
Yeah.
I may have every intention of doing some wild shit, but it's just gonna be an old ass car. It's gonna oh wait, what did Small say? He said in the movie you thought it was a 69 Shelby GT. Oh, he said I thought. Oh yeah, he was answering the question. Yeah. We got to the bottom of that.
Let's find out for sure.
I think they Googled it. Pretty sure they Googled it. Fingers getting a little lonely.
Yep.
Gonzo said that's his dream car. I would definitely, you know what? Like, I watch so many like car channels. You would think I was a car guy. You know what I've been watching a lot of lately?
All right.
What's going on?
He was right.
Oh, yeah, man. Our chat is on point, bro. Our chat is on point.
Sometimes Gonzo, though,
Yeah. Gonzo gets a little,
It's a little happy sometimes.
Yeah. My hair is looking good from the back. You know the good thing about having this camera angle is I can look at the monitor, and see that I'm not balding. You know what I mean? Like it's good to turn and like I do got a little something right there, but it's good to turn and not see not see skin right there. You know what I mean? That's one of the small pleasures that I get out of life, that like I turn around and it's not like, you know what I mean? I know I can like look down for something, and it's not just like bing.
69 Vega said 69 was John Wick.
Oh yeah. That's the car that got everybody killed.
Yeah.
And the dog.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the car that got everyone killed.
Yeah.
Austin said, "What's wrong? What's wrong with bald, motherfucker? Nothing. Nothing. I'm just not there." So because I'm not there, I would like to refrain from being there. If I started going bald, I would just shave it.
Yeah.
I got big respect for people that shave their head. Like Austin, I got big respect for him because he's like, fuck it, I'm going bald, I'm gonna shave it. You know what I mean? I got big respect for that because it's the people that try to hang on for too long. Here's the thing. There comes a point to where it's like, let it go. I know a lot of people like to make fun of LeBron, but he has enough up there that he can still kind of, you know what I mean? I always say the 5 best fighters on the planet ever, Bruce Lee, Mike Tyson, Magic Johnson's white blood cells, Anderson Silva, and fucking LeBron James's hairline. That motherfucker be fighting its ass off, bro. That LeBron James's hairline is a motherfucking 18-time world heavyweight champion. Like, it just when you think it's done, that motherfucker comes back and is like, nah. Adria.
Yeah. Right.
That motherfucker comes back like Rocky, like, you thought me taking a headband off means I was gonna shave my head? Nope, think again, motherfucker. Think again. Yeah, dude, that hairline be fighting for dear life. Dear life. It just be sometimes some days it has a bad day. It just be barely holding on.
Oh, rough.
You know what I mean? It'd be like
some days it's like,
yeah.
Dude, did you even look at yourself?
Right. And then you see the Space Jam trailer, and you're like, "Oh shit, this motherfucker got a short afro."
Well, I mean, you know, it's
Hollywood.
that
baby.
Little
if I was Bron, I would just shave it and have that shit glued on, man. Have a fucking man weave? I would do that shit, man. I would do that. Like, who's gonna talk shit about it?
If I was LeBron, I'd just go bald. Like, fuck it.
Nah, but I would like if here's the thing, legitimately, if I was LeBron James, right?
Yeah,
I would shave it and I would get a fucking fro. I would do the like the
okay.
fro that everybody's doing with the shaved hair.
Yeah.
I would just do that, just glue that shit on. And then honestly, if anybody could pull this off, it's LeBron. I would do that. And then next week, I'd have dreads. And then the next week, I'd have a fade. Not the next week. Every month, I'd switch it up. Because think about this. Who is going to say anything, right?
Yeah.
You'll have some sports fans that are like, what the, and then after a while, they'll be like, it's just a hat to him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's just rocking it like a hat, whatever. You know what I mean? As long as he keeps playing ball, making good business decisions, shit like that. Like, all right. His haters already hate him. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So they already hate him. So who gives a fuck about that? The only other people that are going to say anything, I mean, he's a married man, so he ain't worried about no dot pockets and stuff. Yeah. And a lot of them got fake shit too. So it's like, what are they, you know what I mean? So it's like, you know, who is gonna really say anything? I would totally do that. If I was any like public figure that had a ton of money and was in the public eye a lot like that was balding, I was shaving and just start doing different shit with my hair. I treat it like a hat. I would treat it like a hat, 100%. I think it's rather funny that we kind of, if somebody does that, right? It's like, oh, I think their hair is fake. Yeah. And it's like, well, so what? Because a lot of the women we see on TV have fake ass hair. You know what I mean? And we're not even getting to the
even in real life.
Oh yeah, but I'm talking about public figures. A lot of them, like, that's not their hair. Yeah, you know what I mean. I'm strictly saying hair. I'm not going to get into the lips and all that stuff.
And the butts.
I'm not going to get into all that. But
and the face,
strictly the hair. It's not their hair. You know what I mean? So like, okay, yeah, this person did that, and it has nothing to do. I think that's one of the things that has nothing to do with being toxically masculine or ashamed or anything like that. Like, yo, you just want to. You like the way you look with hair, and you want to have hair. I don't see any problem with it. You know what I mean? Now, if you're getting pec implants and you know what I mean, all that stuff, now you're being vain. Yeah, you get a little carried away now. Right. You know what I mean? But you know, if you just got some hair, whatever. Jeremy Piven is somebody that wears a fucking toupee, and nobody says shit really. And it's pretty well known that dude was bald as fuck. Yeah, you know what I mean? I find it interesting that people talk about LeBron, but don't talk about the prodigal son around here, Mr. Kells. He definitely got hair plugs.
Oh yeah,
he was balding like a motherfucker. Yeah. Now that shit is thick.
Yeah.
I saw him the other day with Megan. This was at town hall, in town, a little after Shindig, and I was like, man, this dude's hair is thick. I'm like, I remember when that shit used to go like that. That shit was like thinning, but now that shit is lavishly thick, and I'm like, nobody says anything about that. But Gonzo said, didn't Drew Gooden get knocked for something like that during a game? Probably. I don't think. I mean, here's the thing. I give it another couple years to where it'd just be normal shit. It's going to take someone really like coming out and being like, no, this shit ain't real. No, I switch it up every now and again, like a fucking hat. You know what I mean? Wasn't Steve Harvey's flat top fake?
I'm not sure.
I feel like somebody had told me that Steve Harvey's flat top was fake. I don't know. I don't want to put that out there. Not that he's ever going to fucking listen to this. He's from Cleveland.
Yeah.
He still ain't going to listen.
Worked at Ford with my dad.
Seriously? Like your dad worked with him?
I mean, he didn't know him, but he worked there at the same time.
I wonder if he ever called your dad pepperoni.
Yeah, he was there the same time as my dad.
Oh, okay.
I mean, they may have crossed paths. I don't know, but I remember my dad saying that he was there at the same time as.
What is this GIF that Gonzo posted? Oh, Jesus, good Lord. Good Lord. Oh my God. Is that Boozer?
Yeah.
Did Boozer have painted on hair?
Probably.
Oof.
Yeah.
Oof. That's taking it too far.
When LeBron's hairline looks crispy, that's what that is.
Oh, it's the Beijing.
Yeah.
Beijing. I wonder why he doesn't just like tattoo it. Just tattoo a hairline. There's a lot of people that do that.
Right? I mean,
just fucking tattoo that shit. Or like I said, glue it on, man.
Glue it on, man.
Glue it on. Just do it to it. There's nothing wrong with that. I ain't mad at that. I would prefer that. I would love to see LeBron with hair like mine. I would love to see that, just to see it. Because I think it would go good with the beard. I think it would look cool. I think it'd give him a different dynamic. I mean, it probably won't change his play, but it might. Never know. It might be more confident out there, dunking on people and be like, shake his hair. That whole time I had the camera on you. That's okay. Did you hear about this slip and slide situation, man? So NBC has a game show, a slip and slide game show. I do believe it's NBC. Well, they had to cancel it, or they had to postpone it because there was an outbreak of diarrhea. That's why I said, don't slide if you slip it, homie.
I feel that's something that you should know.
Well, apparently, hold on. Let me pull it up.
Like if I'm going to the bathroom a lot that day, like that's just something like, no, I'm not. I can't do this.
So check this out. Oh man, explosive diarrhea shuts down production on NBC's Ultimate Slip and Slide.
But like,
hold on, as if a global pandemic wasn't enough, an entirely new outbreak has wreaked havoc on NBC's game show Ultimate Slip and Slide. Last week, NBC placed an indefinite pause on production for its upcoming competition series, reportedly due to diarrhea circulating on the set of the show. Multiple folks involved with the show reported that gastrointestinal issues had spread amongst the crew. Wow. Up to 40 crew members fell violently ill, citing a person with the knowledge of the production.
So
that's crazy.
Sounds like probably whatever food they had there.
Had to be.
I mean, that's the only way you could.
But if you're going down a slip and slide and you all of a sudden.
No. Yeah, you don't want to do that.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is like how everybody caught it.
Had to be the food.
It had to be food poisoning because it's.
Had to be the food.
I mean, I guess a virus. I don't know. Is that contagious?
Diarrhea?
I mean, if you get.
No.
I mean, if you get the flu, maybe.
So it depends on what is causing it.
That's what I mean. Like if it's the flu.
Yeah,
then,
if it's something like a airborne thing,
Yeah.
and one of the symptoms is diarrhea,
Yeah, then
that would
for
be
sure.
contagious. But if it's food, you would have
That's
to.
what I mean, yeah.
You would have to eat the
So it
same.
sounds
but
like-
if 40 crew members got it,
it's got to be.
it's got to be all that food. Everything that they brought in had to.
That's
be
what I
tainted
mean because
somehow.
it's like. Yeah, it's food. Yeah.
Apparently, people confirmed that one crew member tested positive for Giardia. Giardia, a microscopic parasite that, when swallowed, causes diarrheal disease. Samples from nearby bodies of water, like the slide pool, water truck, and restroom sinks, came back negative.
Okay.
But additional testing on June 10th showed Giardia in the set's surrounding areas.
Okay.
So maybe it wasn't the food. Maybe
it wasn't the food then.
Yeah. So it's a parasite.
Yeah.
So did they all go? Maybe was it like in the water or something?
Yeah, I don't.
And I mean, if you're going down a slip and slide, you're getting water in your mouth.
Yeah, no matter if you try to or not, it's
gonna
getting.
happen. That's why I don't trust them anymore. Because there's a lot of ass going down the slide. I ain't trying to have ass water in my mouth.
Gon said, "Good evening, gents. COD time."
Okay.
Later, Gons.
Later, Gons. Gonzo, I'll hit you up later about we'll talk shop. DJ Davs just joined us on the gram, and the esthetician Lady Wonder just joined us. What up? Yeah, man. I couldn't imagine being on set. Because, when you go on set for these shows, a lot of times you're there for a while.
Oh, yeah.
Because they'll film the whole season.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And then they air it. Especially, if it's something like, that's what they do with the Ultimate Fighter. You go there and you film, and then you're already back home by the time they start airing it. So with those shows, a lot of times, you go out there and you just stay there. And if you keep winning and moving on, they're constantly filming. All that stuff might happen in a matter of just a few weeks for the whole season. Josh said slip and slide kickball just saw this shit in the book this week on the book. Yeah.
Want to try that?
Not if
no, obviously not if somebody's got the
explosive diarrhea.
Got the
That's crazy, man, to get your whole production shut down because of explosive diarrhea. And when they say crew members, I'm sure they mean everybody that's there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if the crew members got it, that means the contestants probably got it because they're all eating the same stuff. It's not like it's not like these contestants are celebrities, so they're treating them to the finer. Yeah. We got to give them the finer stuff. Now they're eating the same stuff that craft services brought. So, man, that's bananas. I feel like we might see a lawsuit out of this. Possibly. Unless they sign some shit saying, hey, if you get sick, but this ain't Fear Factor.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fear Factor was a fucked up show.
Yeah.
Mr. Rogan talks about that all the time.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, Fear Factor was just fucked up, dude. They had people eating animal penises.
Yeah.
What'd he say? He said when it was a wrap for him was the day that they wanted people to drink. I think it was either mule semen or bull semen. It was some type of semen from an animal. And he was like, yeah, this ain't the move. That's a lot, dude.
Oh,
that's the day I would have failed. I'd be like, you know what? Some of that stuff, like laying in a bed full of bugs or laying in a bed full of roaches or a bed full of snakes or whatever. If I know the snakes ain't poisonous and you're going to stop them from biting my face, whatever.
Stop them from biting my face.
Yeah, I just don't want them biting my face. You know what I mean? Yeah. Don't let them bite into my eye or whatever. Yeah. But, if you're just laying there, you're fine. Yeah. As long as there's not no giant constrictors that are in there, you're fine in a bed of fucking snakes. It's not really. I've fallen into a group of snakes before. I tripped and fell, and there was a bunch of snakes. They weren't poisonous. They weren't big enough to constrict me. I was fine. You know what I mean? So you'll be fine. Bugs, same thing. As long as you can prevent them from crawling in places you don't want them, like in your ass or
ears,
nose, stuff like that. If we can get some assurances on that, you're fine laying in a thing of bugs.
Yeah.
I know some people are squeamish and are weird about bugs, but ingesting stuff, that's a whole different thing.
Yeah.
Fucking mule semen, semen in general. If you're not into that, come on, fam. You know what I mean? Even if you are into it, that's a bit much. This is a glass. It's like a gallon.
Yeah. Right.
First of all, how the fuck did they get a gallon of fucking?
I hate to be that guy on set.
Right.
Hey, Timmy. Guess what you get to do? You could go jack off that mural for, I don't know, 20 hours.
What'd you do at work today?
Nothing.
Off a bull. don't want to talk about it.
That was like when they made Steve-O do that on Jackass.
Seriously?
It was a horse though. But because Steve-O was like, this is pretty much bullshit that I'm the one that has to do this.
Yeah.
And the rancher then was like, well, how about you have that guy ejaculate the horse? And it was Johnny Knoxville.
Wait.
So Johnny Knoxville had to like stick his hand up there to milk the prostate
Oh my God.
so they could get it in the cup so Steve-O could drink it.
Oh wait, Steve-O drank it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Why? Listen, there's things that, like, I get it. There's things people do for fame.
Like, did it? Yeah, I mean, because Steve-O threw up for everything.
Yeah, so
it immediately, it immediately.
He was always like, whoa,
I don't even think
whoa.
he may have it may have hit his mouth, but he was already throwing up before.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know how much he actually.
Man, I don't want to know what any kind of semen tastes like, dude. If I never know that, that'd be fine with me.
Yeah.
I remember one time a friend of mine, we stopped at a gas station, she got a pack of gum, right? And we're chewing the gum. And I was like, this gum tastes weird. And she goes, it was like this berry gum, right? So then she goes, oh my God, you know what this tastes like, right? And I was like, no. She goes, it tastes like dick. And so I go, why the fuck would I know what that tastes like? I was like, what in our entire time knowing each other would make you think I know what that tastes like? And she's like, well, I don't know. I'm like,
no, that's pretty big a question.
Yes.
If you know me, you should fucking know that.
Yeah, you fucking know that I was like, and you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this gum because I don't need to know what it tastes like. I don't want to taste something else and be like, oh, this tastes like it tastes like penis. Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah.
She was like, well, not exactly, but it's like a, like a berry flavor. I was like, I don't need to know. I'm good. Thank you. Appreciate it. So Steve-O, masturbated
It was on
a
one
horse.
of them. No, Johnny Knoxville did.
Wait, I thought Steve-O was jacking the horse off.
No. So the skit was, I forgot what jackass it was. The skit was that Steve-O was going to drink horse semen.
Okay.
Well, he was like, well, why am I the only one doing this? Like, this should be something that we all should try. And then the rancher was like, well, how about we have that guy to be part of it? He's the one that has to get it. And he pointed at Johnny Knoxville. So Johnny Knoxville they put this big glove on, and he literally just stuck his hand up his ass, like elbow deep.
Just shoved it up there.
Yeah, to get, I guess that's how they get it. I don't know. Like, I'm not really a professional at it. I was just watching it on Jackass.
Josh said drugs are bad, okay? Yeah. Chenga says Steve-O is shot out. Yeah. Jeez, man. That's a lot.
And then I was watching the one. It was after he had, gone clean.
Mm-hmm.
And so, he fell and got burned. And Johnny Knoxville off camera, because, they're, scrubbing, at the medical thing.
Yeah.
They were, scrubbing it to, clean it.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously it hurts. You just fell on, because he was on a balance beam.
Oh, okay.
And then the guys were throwing big medicine balls at him to try to knock him off.
What were they knocking him into?
A fucking fire, pretty much. So they rented this farm thing from this guy.
Uh-huh.
And to protect the concrete, because fire will make it destroy the concrete, I guess.
Yeah.
He put metal sheets down.
Jesus.
So the guys were laughing. Ryan Dunn was so they thought making it a giant skillet was better, because that's essentially what it was. So he put these metal things down, and then they put the fire on top of the metal. Well, it turned into a giant skillet. So he made it almost halfway, and then he got knocked off, and he hit, but he got up real quick. But it's hot.
Yeah, it's fucking hot metal.
So they were scrubbing the stuff that was stuck. Yeah. And obviously he was in pain. And Knoxville laughing was like, man, you can't even take a painkiller right now, can you? And he was like, no, I can't.
Wow.
Yeah.
I bet Steve-O was like, damn it.
Right.
Damn it, I'm clean.
Yeah.
What the fuck? What the fuck? You know what? When I'm hurt, when I'm hurt is the times that I'm like, man, this straight edge shit. Oh shit. Mel Fat Feet,
Oh, what up, Mel?
a.k.a. Big Booty Mel, is in the house. Mel, are you available later for me to buy something from you?
Uh-oh.
I don't know who's watching. She said, hello, hello, hello. What up, Mel? Are you available later, Mel, for me to purchase something from you? We're not talking about drugs.
Yeah.
She knows what we're talking about.
Ah. Okay.
Let me know. Yeah,
Yeah.
If I'm hurt, like when I fall off my bike, stuff like that,
Mhm.
and I'm like in a lot of pain, is when, it's like, man, it's being straight edge really worth it. Headaches, I've gotten so used to, because I used to get headaches all the time, so I'm so used to them that doesn't affect me anymore. So people always ask me, whenever I tell people I'm straight edge, they're like, well, what do you do? What do you do for headaches? And I'm like, they go away eventually.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, usually what I do is I kind of just relax, chill, and just mellow out and just let them go away, because eventually a headache will go away. If it doesn't, then something else is wrong, and I need to figure that out.
Yeah.
Whenever I get headaches, it's usually because I either didn't drink enough water or I didn't eat, and so my blood sugar's weird or whatever. Because your blood sugar can get out of whack.
Yep.
So yeah, I just make sure that, if I start to feel a headache come on, like one day I ate popcorn all day, but I didn't drink any water. So all that salt dehydrated the fuck out of me. That next day or that night, like late that night, crazy headache, ended up throwing up. Like, it was bad. It's because I was super dehydrated. Another time I felt the headache coming on. I knew exactly what it was. And my girlfriend at the time came over. She had made smoothies, and I drank the smoothie, or I drank half of it. I drank a quarter of it, and I was like, in about an hour, this is going to come right back up. So I'm going to put this in the fridge, go throw up, and then come back and actually enjoy it.
Yeah.
And that's what I did. Like an hour later, I was in the bathroom, threw up, drank some water. The headache went away, and then I could actually enjoy it. I could enjoy the smoothie.
Yeah.
But yeah, it seems like that's the go-to. And people are like, well, what do you do when you get a headache? I'm like, I relax, chill, go to sleep, and then it goes away.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, what if you're working? I'm like, I haven't had a situation yet where, while I'm DJing, like I just get a crazy migraine. That would kind of suck. But I would honestly, even if I was somebody that took medicine, I wouldn't want to take anything while I'm DJing anyway.
Yeah.
Because then you're kind of loopy, kind of out of it, That would suck. There are days, like everybody has days where they feel a little dizzy.
Yeah.
And if I feel like that and I'm DJing, that kind of sucks. DJ Raven said, oh my.
Kay Pagan joined on Instagram.
Oh, Carissa.
Yeah.
Oh, she's here.
Yeah.
Let me
What up,
let me
Carissa?
blow it up for her. That's the homie.
Yeah.
She's been putting everybody through the paces, man, getting everybody in shape. I had hit her up to ask her assistance, and then like a month later, she got back to me. But it's because she thought she responded, and she didn't.
Yeah.
She's not on Facebook all like that,
Yeah.
so she thought she responded, and she didn't. And then we exchanged numbers, and I text her, she texted me back, and then I fucked up and didn't respond. So, Carissa, I will be reaching out to you very soon, very soon. I've been, I told you I changed my eating habits. So I just been killing turkey, vegetables. What's weird is I'm enjoying turkey.
Yeah.
Like I enjoy ground turkey.
No, it's good.
I enjoy it. I've been eating like, like if I want like what I call cheats, I'll just get some like trail mix. You know what I mean? Like a handful of trail mix, and that's enough. I'm not doing keto. I'm not doing that.
Yeah,
I'm not doing It's good for some people, but I'm just eating clean, just like super clean. No sugars, no processed sugars. Obviously, if there's raisins or whatever, or if I have some fruit, stuff like that, naturally occurring sugars and things like that, but no like processed sugars or anything like that. Wait, are we still live? Yeah, we're live. Okay, just making sure. I looked down at my phone. It looked weird. And here's what's weird. Now, I've only been doing this for like a few weeks.
Yeah.
So I don't keep mirrors in my house. I mean, I'm sure you've noticed. So out on the island, like I walked past a window and was like, oh shit, like I like the way my clothes look on me right now. Like,
Yeah.
I look like a regular person now. I don't look like Chang's asks no soda. Nope. None. I've been drinking sparkling water. Sucks. I've been drinking. These are the things that I got.
Yeah.
I got these from CVS. It's Gold Emblem unsweetened cherry limeade sparkling water. Shit has no sugar, no sodium, no carbs, no nothing, and it's just water. It's literally just ingredients: carbonated water.
There you go.
And then natural flavors, but yeah, carbonated water. So I told you I looked it up, and it said carbonated water hydrates you just like regular water. In some cases, a little bit better, but yeah, I just been doing that and doing the turkey and broccoli and sometimes I'll go to Barrio and I'll get a taco bowl, but I do the cauliflower rice, and then my proteins and their regular salsa doesn't have sugar in it, so I'll do that, and then maybe some avocado or something. But yeah, it's just I feel good. I feel really good. Like my whole life I felt good, but right now I feel like super good. You know what I mean? So that's good. I like the way my clothes look on me. Like it doesn't look like. So before it looked like I was trying too hard. Like when I look at myself, I'm like I'm trying too fucking hard to be cool. I need to just let it go, get a pair of dad jeans, and fucking call it that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then like over this weekend, like I saw myself because I haven't looked at myself in the mirror in a while. I saw myself and I was like, oh, I look like just a normal person wearing some cool ass clothes. I like cool clothes. You know what I mean? So it felt like I was a normal person wearing some cool clothes, not like the person that let themselves go and they're trying to cover it up with cool clothes. Yeah. So it felt good, and it felt good to put on shirts and they not be like tight around the middle. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to have to go wearing XX or you know what I mean? Yeah. It's good to be able to just put on an XL or a large even, and it actually fits normal. So. One of my friends out on the island was like, well, what are the goals? And I'm like, that's literally it. It's just, I want to feel good and look good. Like I don't have a weight goal. I don't have I'm not trying to get shredded. I don't really care about that. You know what I mean? Yeah. I just want to, still be able to dance, continue to dance, which I can still do, continue to train, which I can still do. And not like hurt myself and like go ride my bike and not feel like I'm going to have a heart attack. You know what I mean? Like, go skate for a while and not feel like I'm about to, you know what I mean? Go for a run. I like running. Like I actually enjoy running. So I want to be able to, I just wanted to be able to run without feeling like my heart is going to jump out of my neck. That's just real, man. Like you gain weight, everything becomes harder.
Hell yeah.
Everything, not infinitely harder, but it definitely becomes harder because you're moving so much more weight around, So the things you've always done, becomes even just squatting down to pick something up. It becomes harder because you're basically squatting more weight. Yeah, I don't know how the fuck Kelsey's out here putting up fucking 600-700. Fuck that, dude. I didn't. No, never. Not happening. I ain't trying to be in the gym throwing up from lifting weights. I ain't doing all that. It's not the one. These motherfuckers go start lifting heavy, throw up, and go right back to do. Props to them. Props to them. It's fascinating. I think it's fascinating how somebody's body develops. It's so interesting to me. Like Kelsey, the way she's developed, it's so fascinating. She's not, dainty. She's not a woman you would look at and be like, oh, this person would get hurt if we were like wrestling around. You know what I mean? Like she's And what's wild is you put on all that muscle and then your bones grow. Like your bone structure thickens up to carry all that shit around. You know what I mean? So it's like she's a solid human being. Like she is a solid fucking woman. And it's I don't know. It's fascinating to me. It's fascinating. I know a few bodybuilders, but they're all short. They're all like 5'1". Yeah. She's like a tall, so it's fascinating to me. She's a fascinating individual. All bodybuilders are really though, because it's so much time. Yeah, there's a lot of time and effort in that. You know what I mean? I was telling her, we were talking about like getting her social media presence better. Yeah, and I don't know if I talked about this on the show, but I think I did. Yeah. I think I did talk about it on the show. Yeah, she's already done the hard part. Yeah, which is getting where she's at. That's the hardest part. Now it's just, I kind of look at that for myself. Like, I've already done the hard part. Like, as far as being a successful DJ, I did the hard part, which is learning how to do it and getting good at it. Like, I did that already. And now it's just, you know, getting out there and applying what it is that you learn. It's like that with fighting, too. The hard part is learning how to not get fucked up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The hard part is getting to the point that if you get in that cage or that ring, you don't look like you don't belong in there.
Right.
Because we see a lot of people that we see them even in like big events like UFC. You see people that like, why the fuck are they even there? You know what I mean? A little bit less now.
Yeah.
But before there would be time, man, when it was the Wild West, when anybody could get in there, it was like, why the fuck did you even?
Somebody tell you should do this.
Yeah, who the fuck thought that was a good idea? You know what I mean? CM Punk jumping in there, probably not the best. Here's the thing about CM Punk. Do I think CM Punk could have been a good fighter? Yes. I think if he was placed with people that was more his level and allowed to grow, I think he could have been decent because he didn't look horrible.
No, you could tell he
was
out
was
of
great.
his element though.
His second fight, he did a lot better than his first one.
Yeah.
But yeah, he didn't look absolutely trash.
Yeah.
Now, I think they kind of fed him to the wolves. I don't think he should have fought in the UFC. I think he should have fought. I think they should have got him into like maybe a more some regional shit or something like that. You know, you gotta look before you leap. You know, but shit sells.
Yeah.
I mean, even here's the thing too. Like, look at former heavyweight champion Brock Lesnar, right? Who came from wrestling. He fought in other promotions before. I think he fought in Japan once first, where some interesting things go down in Japan. Let's just say that. But yeah, he fought in Japan before he ever came over to the UFC. So it's not like he was just thrown into like a whole bunch of people. It was, you know, he had some fights before that.
And this, I don't know. This may just be me. I don't know, but he was the heavyweight champ, so I'm not taking that credit from him or anything. He obviously did it. He did what he had to do to win to get the belt.
Changus, I don't know if it was Strikeforce. I think I don't know if he fought in Strikeforce at all. Strikeforce definitely was around at that time, but I think it might have been Strikeforce actually. But I know he fought in Japan like once, and then he fought in America, and then he got to the UFC. What were you saying?
Like even when he fought though, like he didn't strike me as someone who knew what he was doing in the octagon.
Outside of wrestling, no.
That's what I mean. And even wrestling, like I would watch him sometimes, and it would be like, dude, you're like, you were an NCAA fucking champion.
Yeah.
And you're wrestling like shit.
Yeah, you're taking
like you have no technique. To me, it was he was that big, so he used it to his advantage, which rightfully so.
Yeah.
But for somebody who was hailed as this NCAA wrestler, he had crap technique.
Yeah.
It was horrible. Which is why Cain Velasquez fucking schooled him.
I was about to say it really got exposed when he fought. Cain Velasquez.
Schooled him. Like he put on a clinic of wrestling against Brock Lesnar. Like
Chang said, they forgot that pun, or they forget that pun.
Yeah.
He kind of got exposed the first time he fought Frank Mir.
Yeah, for sure.
When Frank Mir knee barred him,
and he stood up.
yeah. It's like you definitely don't want to do that. Not against somebody like that.
No. So that's what I mean. Like, if you look at some of his fights, it was like it was more so his size just winning.
Travis Ballmer is watching.
Oh, what up? What up?
Is he a dad? Do you know?
I'm not sure.
Just in case.
Okay.
Just in case. Yeah.
Like I'm not trying. Obviously, he was in the UFC and all this other WWE, so I'm not trying to like discredit him. But it was just like watching it. It was. He won because of his size.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, even in the UFC, like when he won the championship, he fought Randy Couture, who was 225.
Yeah.
Who was, listen, at 225, you're essentially a light heavyweight.
For sure.
Because you can cut to 205. You know, most light heavyweights cut from like 225.
Yeah.
Especially at that time when they were allowed to do the IVs.
Yeah.
And people were, did he fight Alistair Overeem? Yeah.
Yeah, but it wasn't a wrestling.
Yeah, Overeem whooped his ass.
He just put on a.
He fought Alistair Uberine.
Yeah, and that was honestly, I think Alistair put on a kickboxing clinic. I think he went back to his kickboxing days.
Honestly, only kind of, because Uberine
True.
basically walked into
No,
him, grabbed
yeah.
him by the shoulders, and started kneeing him in the
Yeah,
chest.
true. Yeah, and then
Yeah.
what finished him off? The fucking kick.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And that's when, and the thing is, that was one of the first fights that it was like he wasn't against somebody that was smaller than him.
Yep.
He was against a skilled guy that was his
his
size.
size. Yeah.
Because they were very close to the same size.
Yep.
Granted, he was coming off of that. He was coming off of that surgery, but I don't think it would have went any differently.
No, it would. No, I
before
don't
the
think it
surgery.
would have.
Because
Yeah.
Kane had already beat him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And Kane is a smaller dude. Kane's like
Oh
a
yeah,
two,
he did
Kane's
fight
like,
Kane before Alistair,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Kane's like 220 something, maybe
Yeah.
230.
Mm-hmm.
And Brock would cut weight to make 265.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Actually, I was with Vega when actually I think Kane and Alistair both beat Brock. We were at the Panini's downtown on West 6th.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Man. That's that.
Mhm.
Man, what a
And both times it was like, this is what happens when you fight somebody.
yeah. Somebody that knows their shit.
Yeah.
I almost feel
Not that the other guys didn't,
yeah.
but because, I mean, Shane Carwin was his size.
Shane rocked him.
He
in
did.
that fight.
I think
Shane almost beat him, but he fucking blew his wad.
That's what I mean.
and
I think
fucking-
Shane was he's like, I think in his head it was like, I'm going to be the guy who first beats him.
yeah, I'm gonna win. I'm
'Cause it
gonna
was
win.
like-
I'm gonna win.
Like it happened and I was like, dude, relax. Why are
Yeah,
you gassing yourself out?
Yeah, chill out a little bit.
Like,
chill, just a smidgen.
yeah.
Hold on, I gotta send a.
But then he fought Kane and that was a wrestling exhibition. Like, hey, you
Oh,
want to
yeah,
know how
that
to
was-
wrestle? Watch this fight. I'll show you what to do.
That was, oof, man.
I mean, he literally picked him up and kind of like what DC did to Stipe. He picked him up, brought him to the middle of the octagon and slammed him.
DC is good for that.
Yeah.
DC has done that to so many people. Like, that's something that he does. He did that shit to Dan Henderson.
Yeah.
Who's a great wrestler.
Oh, yeah, one of the best.
But DC's on a different
There's
different plateau.
There's kind of like Uberim and kickboxing. Like there's kickboxing,
And
but then there was Alistair,
yeah, then there's what these motherfuckers do.
and then everybody else was below him.
Yeah.
To me, it's always been DC in wrestling, and then everybody else. Like the dude is just
It's kind of like Izzy right now.
yeah, he's
with striking. That
yeah,
dude is,
he's on a planet on his all by himself.
man. He is he, and you know what? He's showed me some good grappling.
He did,
And the
because he
reason-
reversed Vittori
yeah,
a couple times.
And the reason I say that is he gave up his back and was basically in a rear naked
Yeah.
choke. And I feel like he did that in order to escape. What he did was, so I used to tell my guys, I would always tell my guys, escape the transition, not the position.
Mm-hmm.
So you escape the takedown attempt, not
Yeah.
the actual takedown. You don't escape an armbar. You tap to an armbar.
Mhm.
You escape the armbar attempt.
Yeah.
You escape the transition, not the position. So if somebody's trying to mount you, right, escape that. Prevent that,
Oh, yeah.
and that's when you escape.
Mhm.
Once they've mounted you, now you're in trouble. You can get out of it, obviously,
yeah.
but I would rather them escape the transition, not the position.
Mhm.
And that's what he was doing. He started escaping the
Yep.
transitions. Dude locked in pretty much.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't locked in.
wasn't locked in, but-
he was working on locking it
Yep.
in. And as he's working on locking it in, that's when Izzy escaped. That's when he reversed it.
Mhm.
So it's like, rather than sitting there and trying to arm fight while somebody has a fucking rear naked choke locked in pretty tight, okay, this one arm is around. All right, let me keep this arm occupied. He's going to have to do something to stop
Yep.
me from
Yeah.
stopping that arm.
Mhm.
When he does that, that's
Then
when
I
I want to
can-
make my
yep.
move.
Yeah,
And he did that a few times.
he did.
Actually.
Yeah.
He did that a few times. Yeah, he showed me a lot.
Yeah.
Man. His striking was crazy. What about did you get a chance to watch the fights?
I went so that it wasn't like the full fights, but it was like
The highlights?
pretty much it was majority of the
Yeah.
fights. It ended up being
Did you see fucking Nate almost pull out a victory at the end of
That's what I mean. Like
Here's the thing, man. That is why Nate is such a big draw because
Yeah.
of shit like that. Because somebody is beating you for
Yeah.
was that a 5-round fight or a 3-round fight?
it's 5.
5 rounds.
He was
or was it? Yeah, it was
5. Yeah.
So basically this dude's running a clinic on him.
Yeah.
And then you think like, okay, he's done.
And then one punch.
Bow.
That dude was sleepwalking.
Yeah, he was.
You want to talk about getting saved by the bell?
Oh yes.
Leon Edwards got saved by the bell. If that was like even a minute longer.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, 100%.
Yeah, because like everybody was like, oh, why did Nate point?
Because
and
that's what he
not rush?
does.
Because that's what he does, and it was the end of the fight.
Yeah.
If he had 1 minute, that's it. If he had one more minute added on to the time when he hit him,
I would
Nate
say,
doesn't
I would even
point
say, yeah, I would say 40 seconds.
that's what so if he knew he had more time to rush in, take him down, or just finish him standing up, he would have. But it's Nate.
I'll be honest. I think he still would have pointed, but he just would have he would have finished it.
Yeah. Like,
But I think he still would have pointed. I don't think Nate can help it.
no. Like, oh, see what I
What he
did?
does, yeah. It's just what Nate does. Like, look at you. You hurt now. I think I honestly I think they're gonna give him another fight.
They should.
He'll fight
I
somebody.
mean, he the draw. I mean,
he might fight somebody at 55 though. I think I like Nate better at 55 than I do at 70. I think Nate is more mobile at 55. His head movement is better at 55. 70 seems a bit heavy. I like Nick at 70.
Yep.
I don't really like Nick at 85, but
I saw this today.
what's up?
DC and Ariel Helwani.
Yeah.
They were talking that they think a Conor Nate 3 would be bigger than the first two because of Nate's presence now. Because they're like, what fight was it? I think it was on the prelims. Because those, like, I watched those because they replay those on ESPN. And like, I think it was the one prelim fight. Like, the crowd was already chanting Nate.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And that was like hours before.
They love Nate.
That's what I mean. So it's like, I think they should do a.
Well, so here's what I think should happen. I think if Conor loses to Poirier,
Yeah, that's what they said. Like, if he loses to Poirier, then.
But then they're going to have to do that fight at 55 because Conor's fighting at 55 right now.
No, yeah, for sure.
I think Nate goes down to 55, and gets a win, and then he fights Conor because we need Nate to get the most money.
Yeah,
we need Nate coming off a win.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For the most amount. Just got to respond to a text. Okay. Yeah, to get the most amount of money, we need Nate coming off a win. We need, honestly, ideally, Nate coming off a win and Conor coming off a win.
Yeah.
If we can get those two things happening,
both
of them coming off losses, I feel like I don't like it personally because there's too much to lose.
Yeah.
I don't want Nate to lose again, and I wouldn't want Conor to lose. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Conor to have 3 losses in a row, Nate to have a few losses in a row. I wouldn't like that. I'm not a fan of that. Simply because I think that it's better for everyone if they're both still there.
Right. Yeah.
I feel like a few more losses and they might try to get rid of. I don't think they would get rid of either one of them, to be honest with you.
Like, not for the draw. You know what I mean? Like, Nate, especially now, somehow he's almost gotten more popular.
Mel says solid women are the best. Oh man.
Like, his draw now is ridiculous.
It's bananas. People love Nate.
Yeah.
I think here's what I say. I say throw Nate just a scrappy fighter. Give him a warm up fight, a tune up fight. Somebody that draw, but give him a 55er, a 55er that a draw. Be done with. I think Nate should be done with 70.
Yeah.
Go to 55 and make a run for the belt, man. Because I
mean, he's young enough.
At 70, he has a lot of trouble with people.
That's what I mean. Yeah,
I like Nate at 55.
Yeah, that's his wheelhouse.
I think he could make a run for that belt at 55, especially with Habib gone.
Right?
With Habib gone, it's anybody's fucking title.
And a clear-headed Nate at 55.
Oh yeah.
Maybe I'm a fanboy. But I think he gets that belt, not easily, but
yeah, I think he can do it. I think he can pull it off. Because here's the thing.
Nate as a champion too?
Who's in his way? Poirier. Poirier's good.
He's good, but he could beat him.
Nate can beat Poirier.
Yeah.
Poirier's boxing is good, but Nate has boxing. And I think Nate's jiu-jitsu is way better than Poirier's. Poirier's already shown that he's susceptible to submissions.
Yep.
Nate has a win over Conor.
Yeah.
So
some would argue too.
But he has a win over him. On paper, he has a win.
Yep.
Second fight, it's not like he got beat up.
No, yeah, for sure.
So Conor's in the way. Okay, that's not a problem.
Yeah.
the champion, I think Nate has the skills to beat him. I mean, Del Bronx is way more dynamic now.
He is.
He hits hard as fuck. I mean, he knocked out Chandler, but Chandler's an undersized 55er.
He is an undersized.
He's a short
55.
55er.
Yeah.
I think Chandler should drop to 45.
Yeah.
That's just me.
No,
That's
yeah.
just me. There's not really anybody in his way that I see.
Because, I mean, Gagey
is, here's the thing about Gagey. Gagey is scrappy, just like Nate, right?
For sure.
And Gagey is takedownable.
He is.
Like, you can take him down.
Yeah.
And if Nate gets him to the ground, I think Nate taps him.
Yeah. How about this? How about Ferguson?
Ooh, Nate against Ferguson? It depends on which Ferguson we get.
Right.
You know what I mean? Ferguson's in his own head right now.
Mm-hmm.
Once he gets out of that, Ferguson is incredibly
yeah.
dangerous. I mean, he's been dangerous in all of these fights.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
It hasn't been a walk in the park for anybody.
No.
But I think, that would be an interesting fight, Ferguson and Nate. That would be a super interesting fight. Man, wow.
Right?
I totally forgot about Ferguson. Man, that is an interesting fight, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
Could that be the fight that you were talking about? Just like, hey, do this fight at 55.
But I don't want Ferguson to lose.
Oh, yeah. See,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's guys that are there that I'm like, they can take a loss.
Yeah.
There's guys that got a good enough record that if they get a loss, it's not going to kill them.
For sure.
And I'm not saying they need to fix the fights, but I'm just saying put somebody in there that will be a good fight for them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like I feel like, so there comes a point, right, where you're so well known and you've done so much that none of your fights are tune-up fights anymore. And that's one of the problems in MMA is they don't do that. In boxing, it happens.
Mm-hmm.
So in boxing, they'll build a champion. If they see somebody that has like really good potential, they won't put them in there with cans, but they'll put them in there with people that will give them good work.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you don't tell them this, but in your mind, you're like, okay, this person is going to give you some good looks, but you should be able to beat them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you stick to the game plan, do things right, you should be able to beat this person. It's not going to be a walk in the park, but you should win. Yeah. And they'll do that, and they'll build a fighter up. They'll build them up. They'll get some wins, and the next thing you know, they're fucking, you know, it's not. You know, there's a reason why boxers will be like 40 and whatever, because they fight so often. In MMA, you got guys that are 8-2 and they're fighting for a championship. You know what I mean? It's because they fight like once a year, unless you're a Donald Cerrone and you fight like 12 times a year.
Yeah.
Oh, there goes
Instagram.
There goes the gram. I gotta fix that. Let me fix it really quick. Put the camera on you while I do this.
Let's see.
I mean, but who else? Like who else though? Who else is at 55? Honestly,
No, I could.
I feel like I'm not up on my 55ers. The dead sound.
So we got. Okay, where is that? Here we go. UFC lightweight rankings.
Okay.
Got Charles Oliveira.
The champion.
Yep. Dustin Poirier.
Okay.
Justin Gaethje. I can't. Oh. Beniel Dariush. Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
Conor McGregor, Michael Chandler, Tony Ferguson, Rafael Dosan.
You know what? I wouldn't mind seeing Nate fight Chandler.
Yeah. Dan Hooker.
Oh, yeah, Hooker. Hooker just lost to Chandler.
It's Dos Anjos, right? That's how you say the last name?
Yeah.
Dos Anjos? Yeah.
Rafael Dos
Rafael Dos Anjos, yeah.
Dos Anjos.
Islam Makhachev.
Yeah, I don't like that fight for Nate.
Yeah, no.
Those Russians, man.
Yeah. No. Kevin Lee.
I like Kevin Lee for Nate.
Gregor Gillespie.
I haven't seen him fight.
Diego Ferreira.
I like that fight.
Brad Riddle.
Yeah. He's not enough of a
And then-
name. Kevin Lee, though, is a name.
Yeah, and then Grant Dawson. That's the top 15.
Kevin Lee is definitely a name.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind that fight. Whatever it is, I think we need a fight before. I would like
Yeah.
to see Nate get a win before
Yeah,
he fights
before-
McGregor.
For sure, yeah.
I think because
Nate's-
McGregor's has some wins since then. He beat Cerrone.
Yep.
Is that it? Just Cerrone, and then he went to Poirier, right? He lost to
Yeah,
Poirier.
yeah.
So I really don't like that rematch.
So,
I feel like Poirier should have fought for the belt, to be honest.
yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't like the rematch between Poirier and Conor so quick like that.
Right.
A rubber match, like,
They don't even have Nate on here.
yeah. He's just a draw.
That's what I mean. So,
He's not really ranked. He's
Yeah.
just a draw. Like, people
Yeah.
like to watch him fight.
But not even to be ranked?
I mean, he hasn't won in a while.
True.
He lost.
And remember the last time he really fought at 55?
He lost to Conor,
Yeah.
and then he fought Jorge.
Lost to him.
Lost to Jorge, and he just lost to
Yeah.
So that's 3 losses.
And none of those were at 55.
None of them.
So, yeah. So he wouldn't be on there anyways.
Last time he fought at 55, didn't he fight what's his name? Or was that 70? This is after he lost to Conor. He fought Showtime.
I cannot.
Always has the crispy lineup. Looks like he's from Parma.
Yeah. Oh man.
Anthony Pettis.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, Anthony Pettis.
Looks like he's from Parma.
Yeah, he definitely looks like he's
He
from
does.
Parma.
Oh man.
Like 100%. That dude looks like he's from Parma. Oh man, my Sure Dog app isn't working now because I updated my phone.
Okay, so here we go. He lost to McGregor. Well, okay, so this one doesn't even have. How old is this? Okay, well, so he's lost to Edwards.
Mm-hmm.
He's lost to Masvidal.
Right.
Conor. Won against Conor. Won against Michael Johnson. Lost against Dos Anjos. Won against Maynard.
Wait, when did he fight Pettis?
He didn't fight Pettis.
Bro, he fought Pettis.
What site is this?
I swear that he fought Pettis. I feel like I remember watching that fight between.
Yeah.
I swear to God, bro, he fought Pettis because he beat Pettis, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because Pettis was doing well early, and then as the fight went on,
Yeah.
Nate took over. While you do that, I want to talk about this this FedEx saga.
Oh yeah, yeah. Please
Yeah.
do.
First of all, fuck FedEx. Just to get that out of the way, I want to start off by saying FedEx. So I ordered some glasses, right,
Yeah.
from this company that apparently is overseas. First pair I ordered, got here fine, right? I don't think they were shipped through FedEx. Second pair, I'm like, I haven't seen them, and it had been at this point like 3 weeks, right?
Yeah.
So I get a thing in the mail about the the import taxes or whatever
Mm-hmm.
that was paid or whatever, and the tracking number is there. It's from FedEx.
Okay.
So I go to the tracking number, and it's like my package is sitting in Anchorage, Alaska, and it's been sitting there since the 31st of last month, right? So yeah,
Wow.
Anchorage, Alaska. So I call them, and I'm like, yo, what's going on with my package? So the guy's like, all right, let me check. He looks it up, comes back, and is like, well, from what I'm reading, it's been lost. And I'm like, what do you mean it's been lost? And he was like, it's been lost. There were 2 packages that looked like it could have been that package, but the contents don't like match up or whatever. And I'm like, okay, well, aren't there addresses on those packages too? Like, wouldn't you know?
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, just but he told me call back Monday, and then they'll tell you like what you need to do going forward. And I'm like, hold on. Here's the thing. Y'all didn't think to call me or contact me in any way to tell me, hey, your package is lost.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and if I don't answer calls that I don't know the number, but you should have left a message,
Yeah,
like a
right.
voicemail. Hey, we lost your package. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do they just wait for people to like, it's like they wait for you to call.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's almost like if you got in trouble and you're like, should I tell them that I did this?
Yeah,
Wait till should I tell them I got detention?
Yeah.
Or should I just wait
Should
to
I
see
just
if
write
they
it
ask
out?
me?
Yeah.
Right. And that's like what they're doing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This was like the final straw for me. The last one was the final straw, but this one, I was like, yo, never again. Like I wrote the company, the company I got the glasses from, and they're like, yo, we'll just send you another pair.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they take pride in their work. They're like, we'll send you another pair. We'll figure it out. But I'm like, is there any way y'all can ship with someone other than FedEx? Like, is that a possibility?
Yeah.
I'll pay more. Like, I don't care.
Yeah.
I just don't want FedEx. Like,
Yeah.
this is just too much. Like,
Yeah.
like it's. Why was my stuff sitting in Anchorage, Alaska,
God damn.
and I didn't get a phone call?
Yeah, right?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
First of all, why was it in Anchorage, Alaska?
Yeah.
Like why did it even go there?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It should have flew into like New York or.
Yeah.
Like, how did it get? You know, it's like when they're like, how did we get here?
How'd you get to Anchorage, Alaska?
Yeah, by way of Cleveland, Ohio. Like, how the fuck do you? Like, how do you do that? That doesn't even make sense, man. Oh, Changa says Stockton slap bitches.
Yep. Yeah. So you were right. He definitely did fight Anthony Pettis.
When did he fight him?
That was. Oh, there it is. August 20th,
Was that
August 17th, 2019.
Was it before or after Connor?
It was after. It was Cormier versus Miocic 2.
Okay, so he fought Connor the first time and won.
Mm-hmm. Lost to Connor.
Then he lost.
Then he
and
beat Pettis.
Then he beat Pettis.
Then lost to Masvidal and Edwards.
Okay, so he's on right now. He's only on a 2-fight losing skid. Okay,
Yeah.
that's a lot better than 3.
Yeah. So he, and then before McGregor, he beat Johnson, lost to Dos Anjos, won against Maynard, and then we could pretty much.
Yeah.
He's beat some people. He's also lost to some people too.
Yeah, but I feel like the people that he's lost to were like really good people.
That's
You
what
know
I mean. Like
he hasn't lost to any bums.
His losses was I can't say his name. Hermes Franca.
Oh, Hermes Franca.
Yeah. Clay Guida.
I mean, Guida is a workhorse.
Joe
Yeah.
Stevenson.
But that was a while ago.
That was 2009.
Yeah, Joe Daddy Stevenson.
yeah.
Who's he lost to in the past like 10 years?
Gray Maynard.
He lost to Gray Maynard?
Yep.
I thought he beat Gray Maynard.
In 2010 he lost to him.
Oh.
He may have beat him.
Since then? Thought you just told me he beat Gray Maynard.
Yeah, he beat him in 2013.
Okay, so when they fought again.
Yeah, so he lost to Maynard, Dong Young Kim, Rory McDonald, Benson Henderson.
I mean, Rory McDonald was like a fucking
Yeah.
Wasn't he champion at fucking
Yeah.
70? So
Yeah.
yeah, it fucking makes sense.
Benson Henderson, Josh Thompson,
Okay.
Rafael Dos Anjos.
Yeah, all
Connor and Masvidal and Edwards.
So
So all his losses in the last 10 years have been against.
like champions.
Yeah.
So that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes total sense. Oh man, I think it might be time, sir,
Okay.
for us to hit the old dusty trail.
You do that voice good.
Thank you. It's just a squeak in my
No,
voice
yeah,
just now.
yeah.
Draven Rain just shared the stream. I like how she comes in like super late. Like we're about to be done. Let me blow it up for her though. Hold on, since she shared it. Yeah, we're about to hit old Dusty, man. Nah, I'm not doing that one. There we go. Can't get all hype when we're about to get up out of here. Thank you everybody for joining us on this 44th episode of the Two Endangered Mammals podcast, the #1 podcast in my duplex.
Yes,
I
sir.
have been your host, Mr. Tiger Adinaldo. And with me, as always, is the one and only, the handsomest Italian this side of the Mississippi.
Don't get these people's hopes all.
Hey, man, that's what we're about. We're all about hope. The greatest co-host of all time, Mr. Pun-Fu-Panda. Pun.
Yo.
Tell the good people how they can get in touch with you.
Instagram, Snapchat, and Discord at Pun-Fu-Panda.
Boom. And if you want to get in touch with me, you can catch me at Tiger39, THAIGER 39. And you can catch me on Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, YouTube, Discord, Grubhub, Uber Eats, Bumble, Tinder,
Twitch.
Not
Plenty of Fish.
MySpace. You might be able to find me on Plenty of Fish, but it ain't going to be me. AIM, and I won't be a bot.
Nope.
Yahoo Messenger.
Yeah.
Anywhere the media is of a social variety.
And where there's a handle?
You can catch me at Tiger39 if you would like to watch this show after the fact. As soon as we're done.
Yeah.
It'll probably be done processing in like 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Just go to youtube.com/Tiger39. It's all arranged in nifty little playlists. If you would like to listen to this show after the fact, I'm going to take a memory card from here and put it in that computer right there. And I'm gonna have it uploaded within the hour. Just go to your favorite podcasting streaming platform of choice.
Yep.
Search for Two Endangered Mammals, and we'll be the first two to show up.
Mm-hmm.
And for all other things digital, tune in to Oh, man. I feel like we need something like that. For everything else, tune in right here at www.twoidiotstalking.com. Make sure that you check us out on Thursday when hopefully, if all goes well, we should be dropping our merch store.
Mm-hmm.
Have some things, some stuff and things and stuff for people to buy to help support the channel. We might be there might be a Patreon in our future, but I got to figure out stuff to put on there. People have been asking about it, so I got to figure out something to put on there that's just for Patreon. Once again, I have been Mr. Tiger Adinaldo. This handsome gent across from me has been the one and only Pun-Fu-Panda. We have been the Two Endangered Mammals, and we are now signing out. Peace. I don't know why I let that S linger like that.